Are we ready? What's up, Katie?
Hey,
Hey.
welcome everybody to Mine and Robin. I'm talking. Oh wait, I hear myself delayed. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
This is what happens when two idiots do this.
This is the true story of two idiots trying to do a TV cast of themselves.
Well, anyways, welcome everyone. I'm sure that you guys all just watched The Rivals, as we did as well. And so, Robin, what'd you think?
You know what I thought? I thought it really sucked that I wasn't there. And you know how it is after you get eliminated and you watch the shows, you're like really bitter because you want to be there and you want to be in the action. And yeah. And I was totally true, like how we talked on our podcast about everybody being afraid of CT. And it kind of makes sense that, they wanted to get rid of me and Anissa because me and Anissa are definitely paired with CT. So that's my thought on it.
Robin, we have a question. What are our favorite challenge that we've competed in and or watched?
Okay, I think we're both going to be, when we say Gauntlet 2.
Yeah,
Do you remember Gauntlet 2?
Yeah, that was my favorite because that was the only challenge that I've never been nominated, not even once. My name wasn't even brought up, let alone go in. So that was fun.
We skated straight to there.
This is from G_Boo at Twitter. And
Hey, do you remember that memory on Gauntlet 2, Katie, where we threw that party for everybody? I mean, it was just, see, back then, I think the challenges were funner. I don't know, at least for me, they were. Because we had it was more of a party, and then we also competed, but they weren't where you had to basically kill yourself and train for 6 months to win a challenge. Do you agree or no?
A little bit. I mean, I don't know. The concept of the challenge has changed so much since they've added the fresh meat, and I like a lot of the fresh meat people. I will say that. I'm very good friends with Eric and DM and love Brandon and Camilla. There's lots of them that I like, but it really changed the name of the game. I feel like some of them have really tried to make efforts to make a name for themselves that they were not on initial Real World or Road Rules. What?
And Katie, when you say some of them, can you name some of those that you're referencing? Because
Kenny
the ones
and
you
Evan,
referenced,
clearly.
I definitely love to death too, as well.
You love Kenny and Evan since when?
No. I said the ones you referenced, DM, and Brandon, and Camilla. And speaking of Camilla, hello, what's her name? Wait, make sure I get her name right so she doesn't start hating me. Was it Joanna, whatever, new bitch from fucking Cancun? Getting pissed off at Camilla. I don't know. Let me give you the scoop on this one.
Maybe we should start from the beginning, but first we have a question from Ashmore2005 from Twitter. With so many people on the challenges being friends, how hard does that make it? I think it makes it very hard, personally. I actually prefer the challenges where I'm disliked because it makes it easier and I don't feel any remorse or guilt, giving you the big fuck you. But if I like them, I actually feel bad. And we'll try to, and Robin, you know this, on Gauntlet 2 when I tried not to vote at all, everybody got mad, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
here's what I don't like.
I'm like, says who? Huh?
I don't like doing challenges. No, I like being with you, Katie, and doing shows with you, but then I hate, because we are such good friends, and I hate ever having to be in that position where, my friend goes home. But most of the other people,
you me the last few times.
No shit, dude. Isn't that for real? What the hell has happened? I know.
Did you cry too much?
Not anymore, though. I know. I had a little dramatic period.
Not anymore. You just did on last week's episode. You get to.
Well, you know what?
And I cried for my first time with Cutthroat.
Listen, here's the funny thing, though. I didn't cry at elimination. I didn't cry because I was going in. I cried at the moment because I was so pissed off that Evelyn and everybody kind of threw me under the bus and just, was the first one to go in. But listen, hey, Katie.
What?
I want to bring up a point, and I just have to say this because, that speech that I sounded like a freaking idiot, when I was trying to talk, as usual. Well, listen, I sat down and told Tyree, I said, listen, you're going to be next. You're going to be the next person that they're going to vote in. You think that Kenny and all these people that you go ahead and vote with them, that you're not going to be the next person in, and guess what? It happened. Tyree got sent in.
It's a monkey. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, so, honey, stop. Go away. Go to bed. Okay. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. That's what I was saying. I was talking about Tyree. Like karma, like I say, they don't show it on the first episode, but I deliberately said to Tyree and to like Brandon, Adam, CT, like they don't show Adam and CT like looking at me like, look, they understood what I was trying to say was like the next elimination is a guy day, so be careful who you put in against Evelyn and Paula because whichever one comes back is going to affect you guys on the next day, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. And Schmeagles, come on.
Who?
What's up?
Oh, okay. So what do you want to talk about? The actual challenge or the beginning with the, like, what's up with the CT and Mandy thing? It's only second episode. You were there for the first. Was it already starting before this episode?
Well, no, because I was really there for like 4.5 seconds, it seems like, but, right at the beginning, CT was kind of like hanging out with, like I said, with me and Anissa, and I don't think that really, CT and Mandy didn't start until me and Anissa got like booted because,
Are you
he was
insinuating
like he was kind of like the black. No, God, no.
I know. But people could.
DM's my girl. Like, come on, no way. I mean, like, you know how it is on a challenge. If you're the outcast, you feel alone. So I don't know.
I don't know what that's like. Please tell me all about it.
Well, I think once me and Anissa got sent home, CT kind of maybe gravitated towards Mandy, but I don't know. I don't know the scoop on that. So.
What about Jasmine and Tyree?
Okay. Now that started why I was there, and I actually had to console her because after I guess she hooked up with him, she was like bawling all by herself, like crying, and I'm like starting to have flashbacks of like some dumb shit I've done on shows before. I love that you're listening to me, Katie. Thanks.
I am. He's just playing with food and
I'm just kidding. But anyway, yeah, I had to talk to Jasmine about all that. She was like crying because the usual dipshits like Kenny and Evan.
Yeah, we need to talk more shit. People are saying.
Yeah, no shit. That's what I'm trying to do, and you're being lame, Katie.
I'm not being lame. Fuck
yeah, you are. It's just because you know what it is? It's because, Katie, you weren't on this show. If Katie was on this challenge, right, Katie? Am I right? You'd be talking more shit. Okay, but listen. So, yeah, definitely Jasmine had a moment. She's, like, bawling, talking about her boyfriend, and, like, everybody's making fun of her, and I felt bad for her, But as typical douchebag Kenny and all them, I mean, you saw their interviews, they always talk shit about everybody. They don't say it to your face. Well, actually, they kind of say it to your face, so. But.
I was asked why I'm not on this challenge and will I be on a future challenge. I'm not on this challenge. I feel like I've answered this question a million times. Because I am in school full-time and I actually work full-time, a real job, and in an office. I'm a bookkeeper. Yeah, clap, stupid.
Whatever.
Yeah. But it's salary and benefits. It's my first big girl job. So my boss basically said that I was too new in the company to like take off for 6 weeks. So I decided that I would hold off. And he never said I could never do them again. I think maybe if I get asked to do another one, then I'll definitely do it.
You totally should. And can I add to this? I was asked to do Cutthroat. And I turned it down. It was the first time I've turned down a challenge.
This is my first one to turn down.
Well, besides when I was pregos, I mean, hello, obviously. But I turned down Cutthroat because it was either A, I graduate from the University of South Florida, or because I had summer classes just to graduate. So, obviously I made the big girl decision, as Katie would say, and, graduating from USF was way more important than doing a challenge.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
let me go back to my notes because I have a lot of things I want to talk about.
I know. Let me grab mine too. Hold on, asshole.
Did you just call me an asshole? Oh, I want to talk about that. What was her name? From Cancun?
Jonah.
That's not her name, but whatever. I really thought I was going to like her. No, it's not Jonah.
You said Cancun.
Yeah, I know. There's Jasmine and then the other one.
Wait, who is as crazy in real life as they appear on the shows?
Robin and Katie.
Yeah, we are pretty fucking nuts.
We're exactly the, I mean, well, I don't know. I think I'm nicer on real
I
life.
think I'm
Don't you
nicer
think?
too. I really do
Well,
think I'm like
whatever.
really. I am nice, bitch. Um,
Well, that's why we're
who
good
else?
friends.
Tanya's actually fucking batshit nuts. Like
Oh, no, no, yeah,
borderline mental institution. I need medication to regulate my fucking crazy psycho moods. That's what she is.
yes, totally. But I don't really hang out with that many people. I mean, I used to outside of the shows, but
Who's
what do you,
crazier that holds it in on the shows? That there's a lot of that.
yeah, of course there is. There's a lot of people that are a lot smarter than we are that are like, oh, let me look out
See,
for my
I
image
disagree
on
with that. I
TV.
feel like most of the people on these shows are really fucking stupid.
Well, no, because some of them act completely different in real life than they do on television. They hold back.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what
that's
I
what I'm
mean?
saying.
They're
Some are
acting fake
crazier.
as hell. Yeah, and they keep a lot of stuff in and aren't, you know. But I think Jen, let's talk about Jen from Denver. I think she's totally real. She's exactly the same on
Oh
TV.
yeah,
Paula Walnuts, love her.
yeah.
She's the
Paula's
exact
the same
same.
on and off camera too.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree. Um, who texted me is Ruthie. Oh, she's watching the live
Oh,
feed.
I love
Hey,
Ruthie.
Ruthie. We
Okay,
love
can I say
Ruthie.
something really quick? Okay, do you remember? Well, of course you do, because you're older, you know, older than me or half seasons
I'm
before me.
older than you.
Not
I
older.
just turned
I meant
32.
like you've done more shows. It used to be that the girls, like when the old school Cole,
Ruthie, come
Veronica,
join us.
Ruthie,
Get on this,
they used to
Ruthie.
run this show,
Log
not the
in.
boys.
Seriously.
Katie.
Sorry. I'm telling Ruthie to get on here.
I know what I'm saying. Now it's like the guys from Fresh Meat are running these like challenges or
Robin's
whatever. It
getting
used to
crazy.
be. I'm not okay. Thanks, Katie.
Shut up.
Give me my 5 minutes, please.
All right. She's laughing at us. I'm gonna. Okay, hang on. All right, keep talking, Robin.
No, it's fine. Obviously, you shushed me. So I was gonna say that
Who's gonna be the crybaby? Really? Are we gonna fight?
maybe it'll bring more people to this freaking boring thing right now. Listen, Katie.
Show some titties.
No, it's
Come
okay.
on, show us those mama boobs.
Ew, God, really, Katie? But go make some babies. Katie.
Yes.
No, don't you think like, you know, the old school girls like Cole and Veronica, you and Rachel, they used to have a lot more pull than these new girls that are, you know,
Oh yeah.
on challenges? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now it's like the guys run everything. I mean, you know, so that's just my theory
that's
on it.
definitely true because and it's the same guys that run everything. That's why I think they need to like try doing a show without them.
Yeah, I agree.
We need a little spunk on this.
Oh, can I say something again? Well, it's about the show. That's what we're talking about is rivals, right? Or whatever we want to. But I think it's really funny how Kenny was trying to talk to Adam, and I wish Adam was here to talk and defend himself, but he was like, you know, poor Adam.
Let me tell you something about Adam. He called me earlier and said that he was hearing things from people saying that he was talking shit about CT, and I'm like, no, I haven't seen that yet. And then Adam was supposed to be on tonight, by the way. And then Adam said, I sent him a text that was like, actually, you were saying that you'd rather Leroy be his partner and that, you know, people are trying to protect you, but because your partner's with CT, it's, you know, causing a problem. And
it's all lies.
Yeah, and of course he's saying, well, what the fuck? What did I say? And I'm like, well, you didn't do the chat, so I can't tell you.
Okay, but here's what I'm trying to say is that Kenny and them are all lying to Adam, and they're trying to use him as a pawn, and they know that they can't use CT as a pawn because he doesn't give a flying F about running politics. He just, you know, and so Adam, and even then, I remember...
Yeah, his athleticism, he doesn't need to run politics.
Exactly. But see, but Adam was like, oh, I gotta, he even told me I have to like go along with the flow, like as far as voting and all that stuff, because you can't cause waves, because Kenny and Wes and all them were kind of, you know, and we're running the show.
No, yeah. So, all right, what do you think about, well, the party, and of course, like, they put a swan in Mandy's bed. Now, I want to know why, like, I end up with a plunger and she gets a swan, a beautiful bird, and I get a shitty plunger from Thailand. Did you see that one? I mean, not kidding. Like, that pissed me off. But,
I love seeing Katie pissed off, but nothing. I said I like seeing Katie pissed off sometimes. But the plunger, I don't remember too much of the plunger. I just remember you going off on Sarah or something.
Well, that's why, yeah, Sarah was supposedly supposed to be my rival. Because of that. Huh? Yeah. So I was like, thanks. I'm glad I got replaced by a transgender person. Who's similar to Katie? Katie, the girl who used to be a man. I don't know. That was shitty. No offense, Jay. No offense. But I mean, really,
in her defense, listen, Katie, real quick. Remember when you?
There's no reason to defend her. I'm not talking shit. I'm
saying, I'm not defending. I'm saying you told me I would like Sarah, and I do like Sarah, asshole. Listen, you told me I would like Sarah. No, I know, but you said, Robin, you're like Sarah because she's like you. She likes to have fun. Everybody be good and friends, you know.
Oh, okay, but I didn't say that on this webcast.
I know you didn't, but I'm saying in real life, asshole, as friends. We've talked about it.
Do you think the show is rigged at all by production?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Because here's my reason, and I'll say why I don't want to talk about it, is because of course, I want to be asked back to go to other challenges. But, you know, like, think about Gauntlet 3. And when Big Easy went down, you know, and I thought we won $30,000. I thought for once I finally won a challenge.
Right.
And then unfortunately we didn't. And then the other team was supposed to dig that box out. Well, I don't think they ever really dug the box out. But it didn't matter. We still DQ'd, so they won. So I don't know. I don't think production rigged things. You know. Yeah, I don't think they rig them. Like, things happen. You like that PC answer?
Yeah, very PC. Very smart.
I love production. You know, Katie, you know I love production.
I love production, too. Do you remember when I used to beg them to give me a Subway sandwich? And he said if I eat it in the bathroom and don't tell anyone? That was years ago. I don't think he even works for the production company anymore.
I think this is way before my time.
You were there because you were mad because I wouldn't share my sub sandwich with you.
Oh, wait, Katie doesn't share? Go figure.
I share all the time.
Oh, can I have the small towel, please?
Oh, God, please tell that story. This is one of my favorite stories.
No, you tell it, because you're a really good storyteller. I just kind of mess things up and jumble them.
Okay, well, like, what show is that? Trinidad and Tobago.
Gauntlet 2, the best show ever.
So, Gauntlet 2, Robin had this habit of taking her towel after she, like, went swimming or showered and throwing it on my bed or her swimsuit. And because it was like the convenient bed by the door. So she's getting out of the shower one day and she asked me for a towel. And there's like perfectly good towel that's dry, but I mean, I was going to use that towel. So I just hand her this itty bitty towel about this big that's already wet. I said, here's your towel. It might have covered your nipples.
But the whole point behind it is that, like, me and Katie are really good friends because I probably would have done the exact same thing to her and given her the small
that's
towel.
what you said. You're like, you betcha I would have done the same thing.
But you know what I miss about old challenges is that we had a lot more freedom. Remember, like, how we used to write on walls and we used to post things, like, out of magazines. On walls.
That was so fun. And we used to
destroy the house with the ketchup and mustard fights.
Still destroyed when we saran wrapped EBs.
Yeah. People are probably like, this thing is all over the place. Let's focus.
Ruthie, you bitch.
What'd she say? What?
I'm not even going to repeat
it. About me? No. Repeat it. Is it mean?
Ruthie doesn't want to hang out with you two.
Why? Ruthie? I'm sad.
You should feel ashamed of yourself. That's funny.
I know.
Anyway. Okay, so, well, what did you think? Okay, here's a question. What do you do with all the shit you win during every little challenge? By the way, I still have a Rovio webcam that I won, I think, on the ruins. It's never been opened. Honey, why don't you get it out of the closet?
Oh my God, great phone call.
I'm not going to be able to answer this call at the moment. But anyways, if anybody's interested in a Robio webcam, hit me up on Twitter, and I'll sell it to you. But usually we sell a lot of them.
Yeah, I sold my Vespa that I won, because I think it was Gauntlet 3 that I won, like, I don't know,
I don't even want
a
to
bunch
talk
of
about
prizes.
that.
I
got
that's
robbed,
the one.
remember?
Yeah, well, I did too. I lost $30,000, and I severed my Achilles. Thanks.
No, I'm talking about, I sold it to this guy I trusted, and he never paid me, that fucking scumbag. I should say his name, but...
Yeah, you should. I remember that. I told you not to give somebody something without getting the money first. I remember that. So let's talk about gossip, because this is, like, with people. How about Katie? I went on this challenge. Katie, I went on this challenge, and this is the first time I felt like I was Beth. Like, I felt like an old person. Like, oh, God, that was really bad. I hope, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like I didn't know who half these people were, because they've not been on shows, or I just haven't been on.
You feel like we're the old people now that we used to make fun of?
Well, not that we used to make fun of, but just that, like, I just felt like I didn't even know who these kids were, you know? And I can't believe that, 7 years have gone by since my first show.
It's been, since your first season?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Well, did you feel like on Cutthroat? Yeah, you're saying that Cutthroat. Did you, like, was there a lot of old, like, people you knew?
On Cutthroat, the funny thing is like the oldest people, the people that were the oldest by age and the most experienced, as a group, happened to be on my team. We had Johnny Bananas, we had Derek, we had Jen, me. We had more winners on one team than all the other teams, and still we did.
Yeah, I wish I would have done that one, but I'm glad I graduated, because that one had Brad on it. So, you know, that would have been, and you were there too. So that would have been nice.
That's true. Okay, so what did you think about Wes admitting that CT is stronger? Did you ever think you'd hear those words?
No, and I think that, duh, I mean, we all know that CT is stronger. I mean, it's just, I think CT basically is more, like, level-headed on this challenge from, past challenges. So, like, I think he's definitely going to be a force to reckon with. So I thought it was quite interesting to hear. And not to jump around, but I also love TJ's comment to Wes and Kenny about, them getting eliminated and not having their friends,
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, do you know what I'm talking about?
Robin, there's a question for you.
Yeah, what is it?
How long did it take in between takes during the episode 1 challenge to reset the ribbons in between jumpers?
Actually, it was definitely shot out of sequence the way you guys saw it. Evelyn and Paula went first, and then when all of the girls went. So we knew right away that Evelyn and Paula DQ'd. And then me and Anissa were the, I want to say, third girls to go. If that makes sense. So, different.
Well, that's a great answer.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, it took a long time for them to reset it. I mean, you know how challenges are. Like, they look like they're 30 seconds, but they're like, literally, we're there all day.
Oh, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
Everything
we forget we're filming a television show, We sit on a bus, we don't eat, it's awful.
Yeah, that's true. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, so what about that Mike guy, the one that Kenny was making fun of? He seemed to be really well liked on his cast. Was he not equally liked on the challenges?
Well, wait. So real quick, you mean Kenny was making fun of somebody in his interview? Wow, that's a shocker.
I know, that's
obviously
crazy.
I know. I'm so surprised that I got through a whole episode without that. But I don't know, because I don't really know much about Mike. All I know is I met Leroy and the Adam douchebag kid. And Leroy, I'm a huge fan of him. But Mike, I can't personally say anything because I haven't met him. But Leroy, loved him. No, I met him and Adam. And we talked about that the other day, about Adam being a good douche.
Here's a question from Brandon M24. He wants to know, do teams ever bribe other teams with a proposed share of the winnings?
I plead the fifth on that, and I don't know, Katie. What do you know about that?
They absolutely attempt it. More so in older challenges until production basically said if they ever find out about it, it's against contract. If they ever find out about it, you won't get your winnings, your prizes, and you won't be asked back again.
Let's just say I know personally someone that happened to, like, or who had something going on with that, like, way back in the day. May we say my first challenge where I met Katie?
What about it?
Remember my first challenge where I met you? That's the one.
Battle of the Sexes, too?
Mm-hmm. That's where, like, I got a lot of tweets about, like, Derek being this powerhouse and we want D back, who I love to death. But I all I can think about is, like, D talking to that frog in Battle of the Sexes. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the deal.
There's a question from Drew. I think it's funny. Do you ever get the runs doing competitions being in Mexico and all?
Hey, Katie.
What?
Do I or do you?
No. Well, I think they mean...
You know what I'm talking about, and I won't mention.
What, me?
LA?
Is LA a fucking challenge, bitch? What are you talking about? You say too much.
Okay, remember when you lived across the street from Derek?
Oh, Derek.
I'm not going to mention it, but I'm just saying between me and you.
But what does that have to do?
I don't know. You asked me about did I ever shit myself challenge, and of course,
talk about
no.
Your tugging problem?
Hey, I didn't say it all the way.
Yeah,
okay.
Why don't? Oh, okay. Oh, see, the problem is we know each other too well. No, I've actually never gotten the runs during a challenge. Not even.
But Katie, we have pissed our pants on a challenge. Remember, like where you've done it for so long, you had to pee on the block of ice or something. Is that you?
No, I didn't do that. No. No, I've never purposely done any of that. And in Mexico, I'm well aware, and you know, from just traveling so much in general, I'm aware of those kind of weird things. So I'm not that concerned with it. Okay, there's a question from Purple Kelly. Who is the biggest challenge slut besides Robin Hibbard?
Wow, that's a personal attack.
I'm fucking kidding.
You're fucking such an ass clown. Thanks, Katie Doyle. Hey, guess, you know why she said that? Because guess who's the biggest closet? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm sure. Whatever. I've never even made out with anyone on a show.
Of course, Katie. Of course you haven't.
I said on a show. I hate you. Not from a show.
Do you hate me right now?
Yeah.
Okay, but listen, no, who's the big, like, on-camera whore? Listen, on-camera whore?
Well, no, just the big challenge slot. Who's the one who hooks up with the most people on a challenge? From Purple Kelly.
Tanya? Veronica? What would you say? God, you keep getting me to, like, dish on... People are going to hate me after this.
Politics. No. I will say...
Oh, whatever. Thanks, friend.
I'm about to talk shit, too. I would definitely say Tanya. More so before she got so completely out of her mind that everybody avoids her. But Tanya is definitely a hooker back in the day. Most
Paula.
people try to, like...
I love Paula, but Paula likes to hook up.
Is she still?
Oh, yeah, but she, like, does it... But she'll tell you outright. Like, she doesn't... Yeah, that's her.
Robin, this question is for you.
Yeah,
Does Mark Long really live up to his last name? This is from Fat Computer Girl, and that's an awesome name.
Hold on. Yes. How do I even say it? That's all. Yes. Yeah.
Mark Long is what you're saying.
I don't want to talk about my personal experiences with cast members, but yeah, I guess so. Hey, I do remember back in the day when we were in Trinidad. Do you remember that challenge? Were you on Trinidad, Tobago?
I just want to address to the people watching. Yes, actually, Adam was supposed to do this, and he was having problems with his internet. So Adam will, definitely was wanting to do this. And then DM said she wants to do it next week, and Trishelle will be doing it also. She's just in New Orleans right now. So, but yeah, we'll definitely have more people on to do this with us. Otherwise, Robin and I will probably stop being friends from making fun of each other and calling each other out.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No, I really, anything you can say, honestly. It looks like it's between you and me, but we're forgetting there's people watching.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, that's always how it
Here's
is.
a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Question is from me, myself, and I. How much of the money spent by production to produce the show goes to booze? Did they give you a number now?
What do you mean? Like a number for what? The amount of alcohol that goes to, for...
Yeah, well, they used to give us unlimited amounts of alcohol, and then they said we abused it. Go figure.
I think that was you.
And, yeah, right.
See, now I know I'm going to be cut off the show, huh? I'm kidding,
Yeah, this
Katie.
is Robin's last webcast. By the way, say bye to her.
I love you,
Anyways,
Katie. I'm just
fuck
kidding.
off. That's not true, though.
It isn't. I know. Like, it's
Yeah.
not true. I'm just kidding.
So, anyway, but people started to abuse it, so they stopped with that, and then they started saying that we had, like, depending on what country we were in, $500 a week to $1,000 a week. It was random, don't you think?
I think what happened was we used to just hide the bottles, remember, of wine and stuff. So,
No,
like, that's why
we still do, but they say when it's gone, it's gone. They know we hide it. They're not
Right.
dumb.
Yeah. I mean, they stopped. They cut off a lot of it. 'Cause, I mean, you can't use that footage, and it's really, like, I mean, they can't use the footage, so why let people get really intoxicated?
Yeah, because you've always been the sober one on these shows.
Listen, recently, yes, okay?
Okay, recently you were on one episode, asshole. I saw your ass on the Duel too. Moving on. Question from Drew. So you get recognized out in public. How often?
Well, I'm in my hometown now, so, and before that I was in Los Angeles, so in LA, being on a reality TV show means that nothing. So, in my hometown, I think, I mean, I think they may recognize me, but they don't, like, go, oh my God, it's Robin from the real world, because they don't really care.
Yeah.
Do you feel this? I mean, what do you feel like? I mean, you're in Kentucky, which isn't your hometown, so do you think people...
Right. It's like at a grocery store. It's random. A lot of times it's like they can't figure out how they know me. So like, what's your name? Oh, like, where'd you go to school? Kind of stuff like that. So...
And don't you feel like an asshole?
Every time I'm at Hooters, I get recognized. I don't know why. My boyfriend's always like, we went to the Sprint store so I can complain about the Sprint Evo, which sucks. How it dies.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Katie, hold on. What? I've got a clue. On my T-Mobile sidekick, I have a clue.
I should
okay, that wasn't funny
right now. Not at all.
Hold on, it's from TJ. It's a clue.
God. Okay, Robin should be punched. But anyway, so, but yeah, I'm like that person did, and my boyfriend's like, you should say something. Maybe she'll hook you up, but I just don't. Okay, Robin, this is for you. Is Adam from the recent Real World season and the challenge newbie as much of a douche in person as on the show?
Well, here's the thing. When he did the challenge, like, his show had not aired, so I had no idea.
Say hi to Chad.
Hi, Chad. So when the challenge started, of course, like him and Leroy, I had no idea who they were because, you know, I hadn't seen the show. So like we talked earlier, you know, he was, the game that he was spitting on, like, Jen as myself, like, I watched it again on Real World Vegas. Remember, I think I called you and was like, oh my God, this guy's a complete douchebag. Like, he was saying the exact same thing. Oh yeah, you told me that
from the beginning.
Yeah. But I didn't know who he was, and I saw his show. So.
These questions are getting funny. I like them.
Oh, I'm sure they are, because I'm, like, drinking wine. But, all right, go ahead.
This question is from Tommy. Are there any virgins left on the show? I'm going to say
yes. No. No, there is. He's a Mormon. What's his name?
Chet.
Chet. See? Shout out to Chet. Isn't Julie? Oh, no, she's married.
Yeah, she's married. Okay, from Brandon M24. If you could choose another reality show to be on, what would it be?
Big Brother. I'm a huge fan. Big Brother, Big Brother.
Boyfriend. My boyfriend's sitting in
wow, Katie.
I wouldn't want to be on The Bachelorette right now. Oh, really? Honey, I've always said that to you. He's like, he's going to get pissed. No, I've always said, I didn't mean it like I would want to do it now. Shit.
No, but Katie, the Big Brother, think about it. It's like the real world, because you never did real world. You did all that crazy stuff, like we jump off a thing.
Robin, Joey wants to know what you're doing later tonight.
Myself, I don't know, obviously, but going to bed. But Katie, anyways, like Big Brother is basically like the real world, and you're stuck in the house and you can't leave. So
well, when you called me earlier, you said you're a big fan of Matt Hoffman.
Well, no. Hey, Katie, not to talk about whatever. You know how the reality circle, I was talking to him earlier, him and his wife, and I was trying to remember the kid from Johnny Fairplay's house where we played poker.
Yeah.
But, dude, what is that kid's name from Big Brother? Remember he was in that magazine? He was on Big Brother, right?
The Playgirl guy.
Yes. What's his
name?
Okay, yeah, but I couldn't think of his name. What?
I know. Yeah, he had it in his trunk of his car. And he's like, "You
want
to see my dick, Playgirl?" I was like, "What a fucking loser."
Yeah, but I didn't hook up with him, right? Yeah, no, that's creepy.
Yeah, who's the biggest slut, guys?
Not me. Oh, whatever. Not at all.
Shut up. God, we're
that.
Old married
well, actually, as challenges went on, like, oh, what?
Okay. Now, this is from Purple Kelly. Do you think Tyler really needed those magnums, or is he just putting on a front?
I love Tyler. Like,
Me
him
too.
and
But I think any guy who is like, I need magnums. I mean, if your cock's that big, we'll hear about it word of mouth. You don't need to tell us, okay?
Well, but you're not going to hear about it because Tyler likes men. So,
really? Because Tyler's the only gay guy on these shows?
No.
Come on. All right, question from me, myself, and I. Which challenge contestant has the most STD infections?
I don't want to comment because I know.
I don't know.
Actually, you know what, Katie? You know what? I remember when I called you and I was like, what is this new clause that they make you watch a video? You remember that?
Yeah. Do they still do that?
Well, no, that's the thing. They didn't used to make you watch a video. And I was like talking to my son's father, Eric. I'm like, this is so weird. You have to watch this medical video where they like explain STDs and all this stuff.
Yeah, right before we leave for a show now, we have to watch an STD video just in case someone on the cast has it. So they try to just let you know to be cautious and to like be careful you drink creepy. After. It is creepy.
Yeah, it's
someone
like
on the cast people. Might have to have. Yeah, I don't. What? Yeah. They test you when you first get cast. They test you for No,
they don't. For the real world.
You're right.
They don't.
I don't know.
It's like probably every other reality show they do, but ours, it's like, hey.
It's a cesspool. That's why I don't hook up on them. Okay, so.
And you have a boyfriend.
And I have a boyfriend.
Wow.
You're making me look like a... Honey, I'm pretending you're not in the room.
How often do you do that? I'm going to go out this weekend pretending you're not my girlfriend.
Hey, honey, I love you. He's like, I'm going to go out this weekend pretending you're not my girlfriend. Of course, because I don't have a boyfriend. I mean...
Wow.
Is that a Freudian slip?
I love you. That's what I meant to say.
Oh my God, I'm sad. I'm sad, Katie.
Anyway, he is a great guy. I don't want to be on The Bachelorette now. I'm just saying if I had never done these shows, how many times me and Trishelle say it every week?
What?
Okay, that would be whatever. Okay.
No, see, whoa. What?
What?
What do you and Trishelle say every week? What?
That we think it would have been fun to be on The Bachelorette. And the question was if I could do another reality show.
Oh.
Right,
so you'd want a bunch of...
He's not really mad. He's just fucking with me. He's being a butthead. Okay.
Okay.
So do you all make the same to be on the show, or do they pay Kenny, Bananas, and Wes twice as much to be on the show?
No. The answer is negator, but
they like
I do remember
to think that, but we're not retarded.
No, and here's the thing, but you do remember back in the day, people used to get paid less for being rookies. Katie, thanks for listening. Do you remember?
That what?
You used to get paid if you've done more shows, but no.
And then they started making it more even. What is your favorite reality show to watch besides the Real World Road Rules challenges?
I already said that.
This is from Chilltown South.
Okay. I like the Bad Girls Club. Now, can I talk about this one?
I do like Bad Girls Club.
But Katie, you do know my story from this, right? From
Why don't you
when we
tell
were
us?
in
I
LA.
know the story.
Okay, and whatever. This is probably not like a good thing to say because like now, whatever. Anyway, before the show aired, they do this thing called a pilot. So I get called into Buena Murray, and they tell me about this thing called the Bad Girls Club. Basically, what it was is they wanted to put either me, Coral, or Tina, and we were going to be like the mother den. I don't know. The whole concept of the show was supposed to be a bunch of girls reforming their lives and like bad girls helping each other out to become better. And I don't know whatever happened, but obviously, thank God I didn't get put on that show. And that's all. But I do remember that, before the show
initially
aired.
the show was supposedly modeled after Robin, and she was going to be like the main girl as like a host, and then it's moved.
Not a host. I was supposed to be. It was me, Coral, and Tina. It was between us three.
Oh, okay. All right. Do we think will Beth Solargic do any more challenges?
Well, she has 2 kids now. So, but I think she would. Don't you think she would?
I think if she could get a babysitter or like get some time.
She has a husband. She.
Okay. What about Fight Chick 17? Why is Robin such a stupid cunt face?
Oh, that's awesome. Those are fighting words. Hey, Katie, did you write that?
I know. I'm making them up. I make them up sometimes. I'm a little bit of a...
Yeah, right. It's probably really true. Who cares? Okay, whatever.
No,
here's the thing. Listen, people can either love you or hate you.
Okay,
hey.
Fight Chick 17 wants to know who hasn't been on a challenge in a while that you'd like to see back.
Coral.
I'd like to see Trishelle back and Coral together. Holy shit, that'd be good.
And The Miz, but obviously Miz is making millions doing this thing.
Yeah.
But
he's not going to be hitting this up.
Yeah, could you imagine that? Him and Jamie. Hey, Jamie, do you want to do a cameo and a challenge? I love my girl.
Robin, I have a question. This is from Matt Hoffman. Why is Matt Hoffman the greatest Big Brother player ever?
Oh, you know why? Because you were the sneakiest, and you played politics well, and I'm watching the game, and it's like, and Katie, you know me, I have no political game whatsoever. I'm so like, I don't know, I can't lie, and I'm just way too open and honest, and I don't know, I respect, I don't know, the way he was able to manipulate people, but it did bite him in the ass. But go ahead.
This is from Fat Computer Girl. Which challenge guy has a small?
I don't know. I don't know these.
And what the fuck are you watching in the background? Okay, let me explain something. In the background, it's ESPN. It's always ESPN. My boyfriend only watches ESPN. I try to drag him to watch some of my shows, but yeah, it's ESPN.
That's why it's called Get Another Television.
What?
Am I being mean?
Oh no, it said massages. It was a commercial. It looked like porn.
Oh.
Are you being mean?
Yeah.
Does Robin look more blurry than I do? Because you look blurry on my screen. Do I look blurry on yours?
No, but I'm like small in my screen. You're big. Am I big in your screen?
You're like big on my screen.
See, no, I'm like in this little corner. I like to like look at myself. Wait, that sounds really bad, but you know what I mean? Like I have this little tiny box.
Okay. Scott Long is the Big Brother. Scott Long is the one who had the porn or the Playgirl. Do you remember? Totally remember that.
Oh my god, I have to take a pause on that one.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. I was just gonna take a break for a moment, and now I couldn't remember his name.
I know, it was weird. Okay, a question from Brandon M24. Robin, what was it like banging Steve-O? And I swear to God, I'm not making that up.
Well, obviously, so funny. Steve-O,
his name is Brandon M24 if you want to call him any names.
Listen.
I didn't make that up.
Of course, obviously, come on. I mean, he talked about it in his little stand-up, but, I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it. You don't even sound comfortable. They got me off guard.
Talk about it.
No, here's the honest truth about it, though. Hey, Katie, honestly about it, though, everyone can be like, yeah, that's that creepy weirdo guy from, Jackass, but, in real life, he's really a nice person. I'm not saying you're not, you fucking shithead. These are back in the day when Jamie, you know, she'll get mad at mentioning her, but Jamie's boyfriend, ex-boyfriend used to manage them. That's how this happened, remember? We all used to do events with them, which makes me sad to, you know, hear about.
Robin doesn't realize I'm laughing that when I have my earphones out, I can't hear shit she's
Good.
saying.
I noticed you take it out. Thanks. Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Hey, listen, guess what?
What? What?
Whatever. Nothing. So anyway, so what was the question about Steve-O again? What was it?
Who is your favorite? This is from Puff Puff. Who is your favorite challenge host, and do you hang out with them at all when the challenge takes?
Okay.
My favorite's probably going to be TJ. I mean, he's been around the longest, so I know him the best. He bullshits in between, like, I guess, like, he doesn't come to the house and hang out. And anytime he's in the house, he says what he has to say and walks away. But, like, sometimes on the actual challenge days, he'll, like, joke around with us a little bit. But for the most part, he has limited, you know, communication with us. I think production likes it that way.
Wait, but don't I think personally, though, that he actually cared the most? Remember how we talked about this before?
Yeah,
that,
he pushes us.
We've had a lot of different... Right, well, we had different hosts, and they, like, really didn't care. They would come, show up, say their lines, whatever. TJ really cared about the competition, and I think he really, truly cares about, you know, the game. So.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely. But,
yeah. Do you look down on other real-world road rule people who are never asked to do a challenge? Do you look down on...
God, I look down on people. I look down on people like Katie and me who've done like 8 or 9.
I agree. Move on with your life, Ken. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, you know what I mean. If you've never done one, no, I don't look down on them. That just means you know, I don't know. That means you're probably stable. What?
Well, no, I mean, some people have a hard time. The truth really is, it can be one of 2 things. No, one is they see themselves in third person and it completely shocks them. They're like not anything what they thought they were, and they feel like they were jaded and like screwed over by production, and so that
edited.
You know what I mean? They're like, I'm not like that. I got a bad edit. No, asshole, you really are a fucking bitch.
I agree.
That's what you are. And
I agree.
So I'm not saying that's why people don't do them. Other people just can't because of certain situations in their life. But a lot of people that completely fall off the face of the earth that have done these, that's a lot of times it's because they just don't want to see themselves in third person. And it's hard.
Katie, a lot of people don't do it because, you know, when they do the real world or road rules, if they don't take well to the experience, they don't open up, production doesn't feel like they let themselves in, then, you know,
my friend just told me to put my hair down. I looked ugly and I look really pale next to you.
Do I look tan? Because I'm looking at myself and I think I look pale.
Who does it next to me? Okay, is that better, Steve?
Okay, who looked at Katie? Like we were saying, I think it's like the people that don't get cast to do challenges, it's because during their season they didn't open up to the experience. So production realizes that these people are going to be, they're going to hold back and they're not going to be as open because they've already experienced what it's like. Because when you're on the real world, like you're new to everything, and like when you do challenges, like some people kind of like act up for the you know, for airtime and like, you know what I mean? Does that make sense to you, Katie?
Yeah.
Like people cause fights or do things just for camera time, or like Kenny or Evan say funny things in their like interviews just so they can get airtime, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. They definitely do a lot of that. Stina Getmani says, Katie, let me see your boyfriend. He hides from these things.
Good, he should.
He's not. But I'll tell you guys a funny story about my boyfriend. Is when we went to New York in December to do the casting or the shit they should have shown show. I was like, okay, you're gonna meet like Kenny and some guys that are like really rude to me. He's like, yeah, okay. I'm like, all right. Joe's a big guy, you know, like, I mean, not like massive, but I mean, he's at the size of anybody else on this thing, like a lot bigger than me, like 6'1". Anyway,
you're like, Katie,
I turn around. I'm talking to Jen and Laurel, and I turn around, and there's fucking Joey sitting at the bar taking shots with Kenny and Johnny. I'm like, honey, the loyalty.
Yeah, but like outside of shows, you know, like
I
everyone's
love
kind of like, we
Johnny.
are
I've always
friends.
said
I love
like
Johnny too.
Okay, so anyways, the boyfriend's taking a shower. Like, if I can get him to show his face,
Wait,
then I
Katie, I have a
will.
question for you. Does your boyfriend ever watch the challenges and go, I can do that. I can do that better than that guy?
Yes.
All the time, right? I think
Oh,
all
I
guys
freaking
do that.
And he gets all into it, but like,
Yeah.
he never. Backstory, real quick. If you guys know who Eric Big Easy is, that's.
Yeah, he lost me $30,000. Sorry, I'll be quiet.
All right. But he went to college with my boyfriend, and so they were old college friends. And Eric and I have been friends since Fresh Meat 1. And I came out to hang out with Eric, met my boyfriend, and I never thought I'd move to Kentucky with a bunch of hillbillies, and here I am. But yeah.
Hey, they have the best cheerleaders ever in Kentucky.
The best what?
Cheerleaders, University of Kentucky. Sorry, so left field, but.
Oh, it's my school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, Cats. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go Cats, go! Go Cats, go! Okay. Anyway.
Okay,
So anyways, if boyfriend will come down, I'll definitely show you. Okay. Can we sneak weed on those MTV shows? Some people do. I don't smoke really.
Weed either.
So it's,
I have a funny story.
If you get caught, you're probably gonna get in trouble. And I was just told, don't ask that one. Oops.
Oh. Well, okay, never mind. Because I don't do that either. But I know like I'm challenged, so I should shut up right now.
We have a 10-minute warning. So real fast, who do you keep in touch from the challenge shows?
Me?
This is from I Hear Lala. Yeah.
Who do I keep in touch with? Some crew. Katie Doyle, Brad, Jamie for my season.
Movie star.
I know. She's the greatest. But really, that's it. That's pretty sad. But yeah, Katie, you and actually Brandon, from who I absolutely love, from Fresh
Me too. They all call me Uncle Katie, and it's been an inside joke from Cutthroat, because my niece, when I was really little, or when she was really little, she used to call me Uncle Katie. And I told that story, and everybody liked it. Okay, so really fast. For the shows, I obviously talked to Robin. Trishelle has been staying here. Derek all the time. Adam King. DM. Eric. I see his ass like all the time. I mean, I talk to a lot of people, a lot of Facebook and stuff, but I'm actually friends with a lot more people than what they would show on the shows. Robin, don't you?
Yeah, Katie's definitely friends with a lot more people. Like,
and they always call me the cast phone book, but the people that I don't get along with is like so like blown out of proportion, and or not blown. It's true, but they really focus on that to make me look like I'm just this little lonely nerd, and it's not the case.
So you're gonna say that editing? You're gonna blame the editing for your
No, but is it true? They don't show me having fun. They only show me angry.
I know, but hello, and they only show me crying, and I'm not always crying, true. Katie. Thank you. So now, do you agree what I'm saying? Like, hello.
Okay, Puff Puff says, do you miss the Miz on the Railroad Road Rule shows? I do. Miz always looked out for me. I've known him since we were in casting together. He's a great guy. I would like to see him back, but unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen with his career.
Can I tell you something full circle about, like, production stuff? The person who I love to death, she was my casting director. We only have
a few minutes, so spit it out, bitch.
No, it's quick. Questions. She was my casting director, and now this is how long I've done shows. Like a casting director, like obviously she moved up all the way through these 8 years, and now she was like, what are those with the little cameras, the director people? Okay, but anyway, the fact that I've done so many shows that she went from, casting me, which is low on the totem pole, all the way to... You're such an ass. Laughing at me.
What? Sometimes you're stupid. Okay.
Well, whatever. I'm just saying. That means I've done a lot of shows, and I watched somebody's career progress all the way to being like almost like a producer or whatever, director, whatever they're called.
Yeah. One of our very own E-Beats is actually Matt. I don't know if you would know this, but she's a producer on Big Brother now.
Oh my God, Eve, can you get me on Big Brother, please?
Okay, it's not going to happen.
Why?
Sorry, friend. Because you're a part of this shit. You can't.
Who cares? My contract's up. I love Big Brother. I'm not kidding. I want to be on Big Brother.
That's so sad. Thanks. Okay, and then who's the oldest MTV fame whore, Mark Long or Cyrus?
Cyrus.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
I
Mark
would
Long
say
is actually
that's
older,
easy.
but listen. Oh, why? I think we're getting ready to say goodbye.
Okay. And then are we losing it?
Yeah, we're wrapping it up.
Oh, okay. All right. Has Big Easy spoke to that cunt Laurel again, or is she still a super cunt to him?
Oh my God, I'm so glad. I don't like Laurel. I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I'm
These
getting.
aren't my words. Laurel's nice to me, but she really did Eric wrong, and they do not speak. In fact, they've had a couple Twitter arguments and stuff. But also, I want to just say, if you guys want to follow Robin on Twitter, it's at Robin Real World.
Thank you.
Katie Doyle 26. And yeah. And then I'd also
please, I want some Twitter followers. Katie, you know, I just started this
you
stuff.
guys, I'm asking you nicely. I work with this guy named Chad Perkins. He should be punched in the face 57 times. And I need you guys to follow him at Chad Perkins 21. On Twitter. No.
God, no! I want to talk about them Kenny being in meditation.
If you follow him, make sure you say "fuck you," says Katie. All right, now you can say what you want because
I was going to say, Kenny, how lame were they meditating? That was pretty lame. But anyways, whatever, bye.
To roll.
Yeah, bye-bye. Love you. Call me, bitch. I love you.
Okay, call me now. We'll smoke.
I love